Hi, everyone. This is Dr. Wendy Flint sharing assignment AI ideas for your classes. Today, we're going to discuss how to use NotebookLM, which is a part of Google, and it is free. It's a lot of fun for students. I use it for myself. You can see the screen here. I used it to do a video on my top 5 strengths from Gallup. I'm a certified strengths coach, and I actually was very impressed with the additional information it gave me through doing an assessment of my report and how my strengths work together to make the unique leader that I am. I'm not going to play the video for you, but you can see on the left-hand side, I uploaded the report. It gave me a summary. I actually can, even from this information, get a mind map or flashcards, quiz, slide deck. There's a lot of choices here to use this for teaching, but I chose video overview. And if we go down to my video, what makes me unique, you can see what makes me powerful actually was the statement. It created a 6-minute video it either will have a male or female voice. It'll set up an explanation of what strengths is. It will then use me as an example and showing how the strengths work together. So I was impressed enough with it to make an assignment for students, and I'm going to bring up this assignment and I will post it in the YouTube. I teach a class called Business as Ministry, and they were working on a team all semester assignment of designing a company that was either nonprofit or for profit with faith-based values and some social entrepreneurship and some other things that would allow the company to serve in a way that was leading people with good values and doing good things for the community. And so they were working on their business plan and putting together this company for a final presentation. They took the strengths assessment. We do that at my university. All the students in the business program know their top 5 strengths. And they programmed into Notebook LM each team member's top 5 strengths, and then to analyze how that would be used in their Christ-centered company that they were creating. We are a Christian university, so this particular assignment is a more faith-based one. And they asked for a 10 to 12 minute video. They actually turned out to be about 6 to 8 minutes. It doesn't it takes about 10 to 12 minutes to produce it, but it ends up being about 6 to 8 minutes. And the instructions were after giving that information to AI in Notebook LM, they asked LM for a brief introduction of all the team members and their top 5 strengths, how the team combined strengths complemented one another, how the strengths can be applied to team roles and responsibilities, how the strengths can support faith-driven business leadership, and insights on how the combined strengths would help and build a sustained Christ-centered company. And in fact, asking for different titles that they would be well aligned with. For example, who would make a good HR manager, who would make the CEO, the CFO, etc. And so the result of that was, I'm going to show one here. If I go back to my main screen, we have this food truck team and faith-driven leadership, and they produced a video presentation, which is now on the left-hand side, and they're able to forward this to me for grading. Let's see if I can get a picture of it. And so I'm just going to maybe fast forward a little bit for some
It's this
pictures
amazing
here.
balance of raising the bar while keeping everyone together. So if Allison is the spark, well, April is the engine. She's the one who provides that consistent, organized
So this
power.
one was not as colorful. So I think as they went into it, it got a little more colorful. So students were taught to be sure to put in their prompt if they wanted pictures in color or not. And I guess they could also upload some photographs of each of the team members if they had more time to work on this. Just a note that when it is a team project, that the person that probably has the best laptop needs to do the video creation because of the bandwidth. They may not get it done in class. That person's responsible to finish the production. And then they came back to class a couple days later, and they each presented their company, their strengths, in a video presentation and with some other questions coming from me and the students about their team. So this was a fun, successful assignment. And also, I actually have done it for MBA and DBA students. What I did differently is asking AI, how do my top five strengths collectively shape my unique professional identity? How do they drive my vision or my performance? How do they help me as a leader in a business organization? Or they could list the company they worked in. I had one student do hers and described her company and the name of the company and what her title was, along with her strengths, and it did a presentation on how it worked well in that company. They then, in this case, I didn't want the students to send me all their videos for me to view. They just had fun viewing those themselves. They did copy the report and upload that to show proof of completing the assignments. Now, in the report tab, when you go to that, they give you some examples of kinds of reports you might want. So let me go to create new. And you can upload documents here, or it'll ask you again here to get started. If I did click on reports, I'm going to have to go to one that I've already done. So if I went back to my strengths and I asked for a report, it gives you suggestions for the kind of report you can have. And one of those was a leadership philosophy. Well, that hasn't been coming up again with all students. They have personal statement, professional biography. So I did save the bullet points from the leadership philosophy, which is great for my classes. And I told them to create their own report. And then these are the items that were in the philosophy report: guiding principles for leadership, five core strengths, pillars of leadership approach, charting the course with strategic vision. These were all the things that were in my leadership report with my top five strengths as a leader. And so this gives them a list for them to program in their prompt so that they can get the same leadership summary and report. Because that was one of the things that I noticed later, that you could not necessarily get the same reports all the time. So I hope that will be a fun assignment for you. I'm just going to make this as short as possible every time I do these, and I'll be trying to do one a week. And so giving you ideas of the different assignments I've been creating for courses, whatever you teach. I hope these ideas are transferable.